Well, everyone, it's time for us to go ahead and talk about some of the best iPhones that you should buy in 2023. Now, these iPhones can range in a completely different amount of, use cases and price tags, but I'll go and start off with some of the no-brainers. If you have all the money in the world and, price tag is not an issue, and getting the iPhone 14 Pro or the iPhone 14 Pro Max is probably going to be one of the smarter things you can do. Those iPhones are going to last a long period of time. Apple's probably not going to be changing that design probably for another, 5 years or so, maybe like 3 years or something. So I would probably recommend it if you have all the money in the world and just going through and, getting these types of iPhones like the iPhone 14 Pro or the iPhone 14 Pro Max would probably be the smartest thing you can do in my opinion. The 14 Pro Max is a bigger phone. You're going to be getting, the latest and greatest chipset. And the way Apple's been, improving their chipsets now, it's looking like the A16 chip that's inside those iPhones are actually going to be staying around for a long period of time too, probably another 2 years. So if you guys want to go ahead and get the best ones, those are probably the ones I would probably recommend buying. Now on top of that, the next iPhones might be a little bit surprising. I would probably recommend buying an iPhone 13, really any of the iPhone 13s, over the base iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus. Now the main reason for that is because they are cheaper in the price tag area, and there's the smaller iPhone 13 mini that you can also purchase there too. So with the standard iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 mini, Apple is selling these things in the brand new market still, so you can walk into an Apple store, a Best Buy, online on their Apple store too, and you can pick up those iPhone 13s right there. So you do have that ability there, which is actually really cool. With the 13 mini, again, it's the last mini series of iPhones Apple made, so it's really cool that we have that capability there. But with the iPhone 13 Pro, as of right now, that is still the main iPhone that I'm using right now, and I love that device so much. I think it's almost perfect, and Apple did a tremendous job with that iPhone. So I think overall, if you're planning on, picking up some sort of iPhone at the end of the day, getting an iPhone 13, 13 mini, or iPhone 13 Pro, even the iPhone 13 Pro Max, are solid iPhones for sure. Now on top of that, if you want a little bit of an older iPhone in the used market, if you want to pick one of these things up, the iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro are also very good iPhones that I could recommend this year as well. They're very solid. They have a lot of capability built in, and at the end of the day, if you're planning on going and buying an iPhone, these iPhones are still going to be supported for a few more years. They aren't super expensive. They're not like the most expensive iPhones of all time. And with these types of iPhones, you're going to be getting very solid build quality. You're going to be getting pretty decent displays. The iPhone 11 does have an IPS panel, but the performance of these things are still fairly solid. I've done a bunch of comparisons with these things throughout all of 2022, the previous year, and these phones still hold up very, very well. So in my opinion, that's probably another set of iPhones I could highly recommend people. And finally, if you're wanting to save even more money, getting an iPhone XR or iPhone 10 are also very solid options as well. Although they won't be as fast as the latest iPhones, they're still going to be sticking around for quite a bit of time. They're still going to have a ton of performance within them. And hopefully, if you have the option, getting the iPhone XR or iPhone XS might be the better options. I mean, those things are going to be lasting a little bit longer than the iPhone 10, probably. But still, the choice is yours. And I don't think you can go wrong with those iPhones either. So in terms of that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.